The Cowboys and Packers gave us a wild Sunday night football slugfest and an ugly officiating storyline to chew on afterward. What should have been a dramatic finish instead landed on the refs' shoulders after multiple viewers and analysts flagged what looked like an illegal formation by Green Bay on the final overtime snap that set up the tying field goal. Here's what happened. With the game tied in overtime, the Packers faced 3rd and 14 from the Dallas 16. On that play, Green Bay snapped the ball and, after an incompletion, managed to leave 1 second on the clock, just enough time for a game-tying field goal. Fans and former coaches immediately pointed out the Packers' alignment before the snap looked off. Replays suggested multiple players weren't properly set, which normally draws an illegal formation/illegal shift penalty. Why the missed call matters beyond a blown whistle. Late-game penalties like illegal formation often carry specific clock consequences. In certain end-of-period situations, a defensive or offensive penalty can produce a 10-second runoff, depending on the nature of the foul and the game clock. Had officials thrown the flag and applied the applicable clock rule enforcement, the clock situation on that drive could have changed materially, potentially ending the game before the Packers could attempt a tying kick. In short, one missed flag may have altered the very final second that produced the tying field goal. The reaction was immediate. Former coach Rex Ryan on ESPN noted the officials missed multiple alignment issues late in overtime, saying the Packers never looked ready for the moment. Social feeds were full of similar takes, with fans convinced the refs effectively handed Green Bay the chance to tie the game. And while the league can review many aspects of a contest after the fact, it cannot retroactively change a final score based on a non-reviewable pre-snap alignment penalty. That makes consistency and accuracy in-game even more crucial. What should the NFL do here? For starters, the league's officiating office needs to explain clearly why the flag wasn't thrown. If crew positioning or a missed visual cue was to blame, that's on training and mechanics, not on the teams. The NFL also needs to continue its push for better in-game officiating tools, clearer sideline communication, perhaps additional angles for replay officials to consult on pre-snap infractions, and faster processes for applying clock runoff rules when appropriate. Fans want fair competition, and coaches expect their players to be held to the same standard as opponents. When a high-profile game ends in a tie and there's a credible claim an officiating mistake changed the final second, the optics are bad, and the league should address that head-on. For Cowboys and Packers fans alike, the final takeaway is simple. This game deserved a cleaner finish.